Hi guys, we're going to look at taking some high percentage Taekwondo techniques and applying them to an MMA or kickboxing rule set. This video is going to focus specifically on the spinning hook kick. The first area we're briefly going to cover is the stance. I go into more detail on how the Taekwondo stance can be applied for MMA in my back kick video, so if you want some more detail you can have a look at that. I'm going to cover two stances in this video, the squared stance and the bladed stance. You can throw the spinning hook kick from either of these stances. It just involves a slightly different setup in order to get into the correct position to throw the kick. Before we learn how to throw the spinning hook kick, we first need to learn how to throw the hook kick. We're going to learn to throw the hook kick from our bladed stance. You're going to start in your bladed stance and then you're going to change your lead leg. So if you normally stand southpaw, you're going to stand orthodox and vice versa. The first step is to point the heel of your back foot towards the target. You're then going to lift your lead leg up into this chamber position. It can be useful to use a mirror to see that you're lifting your leg up into the correct chamber position. Don't worry about the height of your chamber at the moment. You can start low and then gradually work your way higher as you get comfortable. Once you are comfortable in the chamber position, we can add in the hook kick. You start with your heel facing the target, up into the chamber position, and when you throw the hook kick, you're going to sweep across the target. So you do this by curling your heel towards your hamstring. Just try and keep your knee in the same position and actively think about curling your heel towards your hamstring as you're moving across the target. Keeping the heel towards the target, up into the chamber, curling your heel towards your hamstring. Once again, don't worry about the height of your kick at the moment. You can start low and gradually work higher. Once you are comfortable throwing the kick in two separate parts, we can start throwing the full kick. Everything works the exact same. We're going to point our heel towards the target, going to bring our lead leg up into the chamber position, and we're going to curl our heel towards our hamstring. As you get comfortable, try and reduce the pause in between the chamber and the kick to make the kick one continuous motion. Now that we know how to throw the hook kick, we can start to learn how to throw the spinning hook kick. So we're going to get back into our original bladed stance, and the first step is to point your heel towards the target. When throwing the spinning hook kick, you need to be comfortable spinning on the ball of your foot. So you're going to point your heel towards the target, and then you're going to spin on the ball of your foot all the way around, landing in your bladed stance. Try and keep your knee high as you're spinning round on the ball of your foot. Once you are comfortable spinning, we can add in the hook kick. So as you spin, you're going to think about bringing your leg into the same chamber position we saw before and curling your heel towards your hamstring. Start low with the kick and also try and do it at a slow speed so you can get comfortable spinning on the ball of your foot while throwing the kick. Once you are comfortable throwing the kick at a slow speed, you can start to increase the speed of the kick by spinning as soon as you turn your heel towards the target. To increase the height of the kick, the only thing you have to change is the angle of your torso. Everything works the exact same, except in order to throw the kick at a higher height, you just have to lean your body further backwards. We are now going to look at two different setups for landing the spinning hook kick. The first setup is going to come from our bladed stance, and we're going to use the back kick to set up the spinning hook kick. You're going to start in your bladed stance and you're looking to land a strong back kick to the body. When you turn your heel, your opponent might think that you're going to throw another back kick and they lower their hands to defend their body. If you get this reaction, instead of throwing the back kick, you're going to come over the top with the spinning hook kick. The next setup is going to come from our square stance, and we're going to use the switch left body kick. If you can land a strong switch left body kick, when you go to switch again, your opponent might move back out of the way in anticipation of you throwing another body kick. In this instance, you're going to continue advancing forward, point your heel towards the target and landing the spinning hook kick. You can either throw a half kick to land with your heel facing towards the target, or you can throw the full kick to also land in the correct position to throw the spinning hook kick. So we covered the stance, how to throw the hook kick, how to throw the spinning hook kick, and we looked at two different setups to land the kick. I hope you all learned something from that. Thanks for watching.